Good afternoon, students. Welcome to our e-learning class. Welcome everyone. So, I think very few students present today. Only 10. Okay. And so, before starting the class, students, just mention your name as well as mention in the chat box that I am present. Okay. So, just mention in the chat box that I am present. I will take the attendance. Good afternoon, Manish. Okay. You can also write only that present. Okay, that's enough. We will understood from that. We will understand from that who is present or who will not. Okay, students. So today we are going to discuss the rest of the question answers from the chapter 3 from your history, Delhi Sultans, and it is. So can you tell me the page number, students? Because I do not have book in front of me. So, if you have books, then you can open the chapter 3 exercise question and answers. Okay, so without wasting our time, we will directly go to the, yes, it is page number 43. Thank you, Saptoshi. So, let us begin question number 8 answer. So, the question number 8 is in the exercise that what was the impact of the Mongol invasion on the Delhi Sultanate? What was the impact of the Mongol invasions on the Delhi Sultanate? Okay. Somdatta, term 1 syllabus. Okay, term 1 syllabus, it is not decided yet, but I can tell you it is up to chapter number 5. Okay, chapter number 5, it is in the term 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, it is not completed. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, Sampurna. Okay, it is not uploaded in the YouTube. Okay, so no problem, students. It is already uploaded. You check first. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I will tell you again from the after this. I will tell you the 1, 2, 3, 4. These are short questions, not so big, but these are the big questions. Question number 8. So start writing the answer. Open your copy, all of you, and leave some blank space for the question. You can write the question later. So, the impact of the Mongol invasion okay, Aniruddha 1, 2, 3, 4 already uploaded, I think. I have checked that video already uploaded in the e-portal as well as in the YouTube. You can check it. With the last subunit from the Delhi Sultans, I have discussed the first 4 questions. These are short questions. Okay, check that video on the last subunit, that the Sultanate in the 15th and 16th century. On that along with the subunit, I have mentioned the first 4 question and answers. Okay. So, the impact of the Mongol invasion on the Delhi Sultanate as follows. Hyphen point number 1, that a vast standing army was mobilized. A vast standing army was mobilized by the Delhi Sultans. By the Delhi Sultans. Full stop. Sorry, sultans to encounter the M capital Mongol forces. Full stop. So, this is the point number 1. Now, point number 2. Okay. So, students, can you see the board clearly? Tell me. Yes, now it's okay. Now, point number 2. Point number 2 is that soldiers were paid cash salaries. Soldiers were paid cash salaries. Cash salaries instead of iktas or land grants. Okay, so this is point number 2. Now, point number 3. And the point number 3 is that Alauddin Khalji increased land revenue. Alauddin Khalji increased land revenue up to 50% of the produce. On the produce, okay, on the produce. To feed his army. Okay. So, students, first 3 point completed here. So, if you have already written, then I will drop the point number 1 and write the rest of the point. Ask me which one is not clear. The board is very much clear. Okay. So, Alauddin Khalji increased land revenue up to 50% on the produce to feed his army. Okay, the last point. Okay, now the 4th point. So, I am rubbing this one. The 4th point is sultans constructed a lot of garrison towns. Sultans constructed a lot of garrison towns. Garrison towns and numerous strategic forts and numerous strategic forts. Numerous strategic forts at different part of the subcontinent. Sorry, not up there, different forts at northwest northwest frontier, including the Siri and Tughlaqabad in Delhi. Okay. So, this is the fourth point. Point number 5. This is the last point, point number 5, that Muhammad bin Tughlaq built Daulatabad in south as a new capital and shifted people from Delhi. Okay, so that's the answer of question number 5. Okay, complete. So now next one, it is the question number 9. Okay. So question number 9 is, do you think the authors of Tawarik would provide information about the lives of ordinary men and women? The answer will be, I don't think like that. Okay. So it is, they ask you, so you have to write like that in this sense. That I don't think so. Full stop. Because the authors of Tawarik, often wrote histories for praising the Sultan, Okay. In the hope of rich rewards, Sultan in the hope of okay, I am writing from here, rich rewards, full stop. Next line, they had nothing to do with common mass. Common mass means common people. Okay. Next line. Moreover, comma, they were the part of administration very often and lived in big cities. So, full stop, comma. So, mostly unaware about the life of lives. Make it plural because the question is also in plural. Lives of common men and women. Full stop. Okay. So, this is the answer of question number 9. I hope you have completed question number 9 answer. Okay. Okay, complete. So, question number 10. And question number 10 is that Razia Sultana was unique in the history of Delhi Sultanate. Do you think women leaders are accepted more readily today? Answer again. Number 10, yes. The answer is yes. I think that so these answers you can write on your own language also. Okay. So, I am giving you those cannot write this properly. So, that is why I am giving the answer, but you can write on your own language because these are the questions you have to think and write. So, I think that the situation was changed today. I think that the situation has changed today. Full stop. Due to the spread of education, next line, due to the spread of education, due to the spread of education, people now realize the potential of women. Potential of women. Full stop. So, people have started accepting. So, next line. So, people have started. Okay, I am rubbing the upper portion of the question number 9. Started accepting them as the President, P capital, President, next Prime Minister, Chief Minister, Governor, even as councillors or sarpanch. Full stop. Okay, so that is the answer of question number 10. The last one, the question number 11 left only, but today not much time left, so that's why I am not giving you the question number 11. Okay. So you can write your own the answer of the question number 11, that why were the Delhi Sultans interested in cutting down forests, okay, and does deforestation occur for the same reasons today? Okay. So write in your home this answer, question number 11 answer, and post in the e-portal as well as in your chat box. I will check that. Okay. So no problem, I will check that and tell you that it is right or not. Otherwise, those will not write this, not able to write this, I will give the answer for them. Okay. So students, bye everyone, see you in the next class with another new chapter, that is the Mughal Empire from history.